And welcome back to North of the Broad. It's great to have Jess O'Brien with us again, Executive Director of the Beaufort Digital Corridor, to really make a huge announcement. In October, 3 Saturdays in a row, there are going to be a series of 5Ks, and it's called the Triple Crown, and the Beaufort Digital Corridor is hosting the first one, the Run, Forrest, Run.
Yes, we are so excited. Thank you for having me here today.
So how did this all happen? How did it come about?
Yes, we were first approached by Tim Waz of Grounded Running, who facilitates each of our individual races, and said, you know, you have 3 organizations that have races back to back in October. Why don't you partner together and create a series so runners who want to participate in all 3 can have a little more fun with it and have a different award if they participate in all 3 and get a little more acknowledgement.
So do you have to register for one at a time, I guess?
Yes.
Or I guess you could do all 3 in a package.
How it works to register, you would start on any one of our organization sites. Saying the Run Forrest Run 5Ks registration page. And then there is a specific event called the Beaufort Triple Crown event. You would want to register on each of our pages, but it'll link and provide emails of exactly how to do that.
Now, the first 2 races are going over the bridge, and then the last one is actually going to be the Beaufort Executive Airport, and you get to run on the runway.
Yes, how exciting is it to run across the flight line? I think that is the most interesting thing.
I know, but let's begin with this one, which is going to be on October the 8th. And it benefits in your hosting, obviously, the Beaufort Digital Corridor. So what time does it start and what to expect and all of that?
No problem. Well, I would get there early, probably about 8 if you're planning on running, 7:30 if you want to be a little ahead of the line, you haven't purchased your registration yet. We will be taking registration all the way up to the day of the event, but it will cut off by probably around 8 before everyone starts running. I would definitely recommend pre-registering if you can, because that will ensure that you get a t-shirt. It'll ensure that you're in line for the Beaufort Triple Crown. Since this is the first time we've ever hosted the Triple Crown, we're maxing it out at 250 participants. So if you want to participate, get in now. That way you get a chance.
And you don't have to run. You can walk.
You can walk.
And families are encouraged.
Exactly. Strollers are allowed. So if you have younger kids, but you want to have the experience with them of participating and getting that instilled exercise early, then bring them and put them in the stroller.
What a great idea to really partner with the 3 organizations. I think the second one benefits Holy Trinity, Classical Christian School, and then of course the Beaufort Executive Airport. Let's go back to the Beaufort Digital Corridor. For our viewers that don't really know what your mission is and purpose, would you help explain?
Absolutely. So we help tech startups get started. We are a nonprofit tech incubator that primarily works to partner these startup individuals with mentors that have been in the tech industry. So they're getting their hands held and guided along the path for what they need to do. And each tech organization is so unique that their path is custom to them. There's a checklist of certain things you do. You do customer validation. You'll do defining what your minimal viable product is. But depending on what that is, your steps may vary a little along the way.
I always like to know, what is your background and how did you get involved in this?
My background is in marketing, and I started one of my first agencies was located within a tech entrepreneur center in Atlanta.
All right.
So since I was exposed to lunch and learns and a lot of the formats and programs startups would be, while I was a marketing agency and not necessarily a tech startup, the culture and the environment instilled in me.
How do you love living in Beaufort?
Oh, it's wonderful.
And is it growing? Is the digital corridor expanding and you're getting new companies?
It is expanding.
Startups?
We've actually partnered with Beaufort County Economic Development Corporation to build out the upstairs of our facility.
Perfect.
We did have 10 private offices downstairs, and now we have the whole upstairs renovated as well with an additional 10 plus, and a classroom for hosting trainings for upskilling for tech skills. So cybersecurity or web design or code camps for kids, all kinds of different training opportunities.
Great job.
Thank you. And they've actually landed a flying car company, which is really cool.
Did
Yes.
you say flying car?
Yes, they'll have someone called SkyDrive is an organization that's coming to Beaufort starting in August. Yep, so they're from Tokyo, Japan, and they will be having a satellite office out of the Beaufort Digital Corridor's landing pad upstairs, which is part of Beaufort County Economic Development.
Very good. Good job, Jess O'Brien. And don't forget the Triple Crown starts on October the 8th, and then there's a race on the 15th and the 22nd. Beaufort Digital
very
Corridor,
much.
Jess O'Brien, thanks for being with us, and we'll be right back with more on North of the Broad.